Hello, Curious! It seems that the hype around Bridgerton won't be dying down anytime soon. The final numbers are in, and it seems that this new show is breaking records for the streaming platform. And with the announcement that the second season has been confirmed, fans are all the more excited. And just like the books that the show is based on, the second season will focus on Anthony Bridgerton, who is the oldest child of the family. But what else can we expect from the second season? How have Netflix broken records with this show? Who is the actor playing Anthony, and who will be the main star of the next season? Stay with us until the very end to find out all the latest information about the show as well as everything about the new star. But before we continue, don't forget to turn on the notifications and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook so you stay up to date with the hottest celebrity gossip. It has now been over a month since the hit Netflix show Bridgerton is dropped on the streaming platform. From day one, it was clear that the show would be a success, given the fact that, taking advantage of the holiday break, many people had decided to binge it. The first projection that the streaming platform had issued 10 days into its run was that 63 million households had decided to watch the show, which at the time made it the streamer's fifth biggest launch in history. However, it turned out that the number was much higher than they had first anticipated, and now that the algorithm and data work had been finalized and the final numbers counted, added, and confirmed, Netflix has announced that the first season of Bridgerton has been watched by a record number of 82 million households around the world, and that includes those who have partially watched the show and those who had finished it. Though if they count their numbers by number of profiles that had seen it or in just accounts, then the actual number could be higher because, let's be honest, people do share their accounts. But either way, the extra 19 million households who had watched the show are still very much impressive, especially since before it was released a lot of people weren't even aware of the book series. And so with all the success surrounding Shondaland's production, it was a matter of time that the second season would be announced, especially given the fact that there are 8 books in the series that follow the Bridgerton siblings, so there is plenty of material for up to 8 seasons if the demand will be there. As those of you who have watched the show know, the first season is focused on Daphne Bridgerton and Simon Bassett, the Duke of Hastings, and their love story and their troubles. In the show, the roles are played by Phoebe Dynevor and Regé-Jean Page, respectively. And if you want to know more about the actor playing the Duke, then you can do so by clicking on the link above. But for now, make sure to stay with us as we will tell you more about your next new crush. Following the focus of the second book, the second season will be focused on Anthony Bridgerton, who is the oldest child of the family. If you have not yet watched the first season, then there will be some spoilers ahead of you, so you have been warned. In the first season, Anthony is introduced as a young man in conflict. After his father's passing, he has to take on the role of the head of the family. Then his mother asks for his help in arranging a marriage for his sister, and while he wants what's best for her, he doesn't quite know what it is. And once he gets to know her, he gains her trust and learns more about what it means to take care of his family in a meaningful way. His other problem is his romance with the opera singer Sienna Rosso. The two hide their love because socially she's an unsuitable match for an heir to the Bridgerton estate, and this puts a strain on their relationship and they break it off. Despite the fact that he wants to rekindle their love and show her by his side, not caring about any scandals, it turns out that she has already found another. Heartbroken at the loss of his great love, in a conversation with the Prince, Anthony says that he's done with love. However, here this could have been a double meaning. Most likely not in the sense of never marrying, which some have now interpreted as that, but possibly in the meaning that he will marry as it is expected of him, to carry on the family name, but it will be a marriage out of necessity rather than love. And whatever the meaning was there behind it, fans will most likely get to find out more about it and what's on his mind, as he is the oldest Bridgerton child and his personal life that will be thrown under the magnifying glass in the next season. But before we talk more about what could happen, let us go now to the man behind the character. Jonathan Bailey is the one who takes on the role of Anthony. He was born on April 25th of 1988 in Wallingford, England. Not much is known about his parents besides the fact that his father was a former managing director of a honey company. While the actor was born in Wallingford, he actually grew up in a nearby village called Benton, where he lived with his parents and 3 older sisters. It was at the age of 5, after seeing a stage production of Oliver, that Bailey knew that he wanted to get into acting. He attended the dance club in Henley-on-Thames, though, which he auditioned for and landed an alternating role in the 1995 Royal Shakespeare Company production of the beloved seasonal show A Christmas Carol, which was at the Barbican Theatre in London. And at the time, he was only 7 years old. And so, just like it has been the case with quite a big number of British actors, he started his career in theatre. His stage career was quite successful. He was nominated for Outstanding Newcomer at the 2012 Evening Standard Awards for his performance in South Downs. The following year, he took on the role of Tim Price in the musical version of American Psycho, in which he starred alongside Matt Smith. Then in 2017, he got to share the stage with a British acting legend, Sir Ian McKellen, about whom we also have a video. They appeared together in King Lear in Chichester Festival. Next year, he made his appearance on the West End in the revival of The Musical Company, which also starred theatre legend Patti LuPone. For his role in that show, he won an Oliver Award, which is a British equivalent of the Tonys for Best Actor in a Supporting Role in a Musical. But of course, he also branched out to television. In 2011, he was cast as Leonardo da Vinci in the CBBC series Leonardo. The show was actually aimed at kids and followed by the adventures of the teenage artist, and the show was packed full of mystery and adventure that Leo and his friends went through in the 15th century of Florence. And that show had only run for 2 seasons, but in 2012 he got the role of Alfie opposite Sarah Alexander in the BBC comedy Me and Mrs. Jones. He also appeared in other notable British shows such as Broadchurch as well as Doctor Who, though with the latter it does seem like a rite of passage for the British actors to make at least one appearance on the show, which started all the way back in 1963. Though it wasn't just television that this actor has appeared in, he made several appearances in movies as well. Though where is his filmography concerned, he certainly has appeared in more television shows than films. One of his early roles on the big screen came in 2007. The hit Elizabeth, the Golden Age, which starred Cate Blanchett, though Jonathan's part in it was very small as he only played a courtier. Other more known titles in which he starred in were St. Trinian's The Testament of Youth. For the actor, theater isn't just work, but it's a great passion of his, and in an interview with Harper's Bazaar, he had revealed that he loves musicals and his guilty pleasure is watching flash mob videos of people performing songs from musical theater. In that same interview, Bailey had also talked about how had his acting career not worked out, he would have most likely become an elementary school teacher, as according to him, all teachers are modern-day heroes. Where his private life is concerned, there isn't much information available, as it seems that Jonathan likes to keep to himself. And one of the things in his personal life that the actor has been open about is the fact that he is gay. He openly speaks about his experiences as a gay actor with various publications. And one such article appeared in Attitude magazine this year for their February issue. In the two generations of queer actors clash, as they are the very same interview which also features Sir Ian McKellen, while the full interview will be released in February from the short snippet that the publication has posted, we can see Jonathan having to describe Sir Ian what sliding into DM means. Thanks to his stage and on-screen career, the young actor has amassed quite the following on his Instagram with over 751,000 followers. On his social media, he shared snaps of his life with his fans, such as behind-the-scene pics, photos from his travels, and various photo shoots. Oh, and for anyone who loves dogs, happy news because Jonathan shares a snap of his four-legged friend too. The success also works in favor of his bank account, with his current estimated net worth being $1 million. But with the popularity of Bridgerton, chances are that this could change. And now going back to the Netflix show after we got to know this actor a little bit better, so what's going to be next in store for Viscount Anthony Bridgerton? In an episode of the Netflix After Party, the actor said that he is very hopeful for his character's future. He commented on the fact that in the first season he doesn't smile all that much and that he's not a very happy man, and that according to him, things can only get better. Now, if you have not read the book series, then this is a spoiler alert for you. Carry on at your own risk. If you don't want spoilers, then click on the link above to find out more about the real-life inspiration for Queen Charlotte. Go on, we'll give you a few seconds head start. Alright, now for those of you brave enough, here we go. The second part of the series, The Viscount Who Loved Me, showcases the romance between Anthony and a woman named Kate Sheffield. It is somewhat of a classic tale of two people who don't really like each other at first, which is similar to that of Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy from Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. The book also goes deeper into Anthony's aversion of love and how it doesn't only relate to his heartbreak, but also the fact that, like his father, he will also pass away at a young age and leave a heartbroken heartbroken wife and family behind. But if Jonathan hopes that things will get better for his character, maybe he knows something that we don't. But the best way to find out more, besides waiting for the second season, would be to delve into the pages of Julia Quinn's books. So curious, are you excited for the second season? What are your thoughts on the character of Anthony Bridgerton? Have you seen the actor Jonathan Bailey in any other programs? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and we shall see you in the next video.